Ah, alright, they're back to running ads. Well, hello everyone, this is Chris Ingerson. It is 8 p.m. on January 14th, and this is the January 14th TextQuest Dev Stream. Today we're going to be continuing on with our combat minigame stuff. Um, haven't made as much progress as I would have liked since the last stream. I have got... I'll show you what I have, actually. So, we had hit. Things are a little rough still on the UI, but we do have it actually like tweening up and down. So you can type battle, and it'll immediately cycle back through because I don't have the rest of the sequence working properly. But what technically just happened by typing battle was a combat turn. So it went through the basis for the player and the enemy combat systems. Also don't know why my health is not in the correct position. Well, anyway. So let's see what happens if I type the other things. Oh, look at that. Cool. So it's doing the flee thing, and it's probably not going to get out of that. So it's partially working, which is good. But you can see that we have... oh, really? It cleared it. That's interesting. So we have select action, we have all that stuff, and then we have flee there after I typed flee. Yeah, that's curious. Anyway, so I've done some more scripting to get things set up, but I still haven't quite gotten to a point where the code base is quite ready to be fully put together. So we don't have one cohesive chunk of code operating everything yet. It's all just sort of bits and pieces still scattered about. And I actually just right before the stream had to do a fun little bit of coroutine caching. So generally, whenever I want to stop coroutines, I just do stop all coroutines, or not stop coroutine, stop all coroutines on an object. Usually because I don't have multiple coroutines running independent of one another. So I just tried to do that with minigame view because I noticed that if for some reason I called hide and show relatively quickly, you would get weird offsets. That's actually what was happening before on the last stream, where we would see our input get like halfway off the screen, but not all the way. It was just kind of awkward. It's because we had two coroutines trying to push it in different directions, so it just kind of got stuck in the middle. But calling stop all coroutines actually shuts off the coroutine that listens for your input. Because of how because of the way Unity's input fields are done, both clicking off of the input field itself and pressing enter count as ending your editing or submitting it. And I think it's stupid that clicking off of an input field should count as submitting it. That's just really, really dumb. So I had to write sort of a coroutine similar to what we had to do with our placeholder text to get around the built-in behavior for input fields. And I think if I have it up, I'll probably have to go to, here we go, in TextQuest view, go to definition. So what I do is whenever the menu opens up, I just start a coroutine called listen for submit, and all it does is it just waits for you to press return. And once you press return, it'll get the text from the input field itself, then use that as the text that it's going to check against. It's annoying, but like I made the comment here, it's because input field.onEndEdit, which actually now I think it's just called onSubmit, or on, well, maybe it still is onEndEdit, is also called when you're clicking off of the input field, which is, drives me crazy. Anyway, so let's see, where am I? So combat minigame. So I'm currently sort of performing the base steps to get through our actual phases. So we go from start combat through select action fairly easily. No problems there. Current phase, we don't have the heroes or the player turn coroutine working yet, which actually we probably could do that tonight. That would be an interesting thing to start on next. Because I have added attack patterns for players and enemies. So each combat minigame is going to have various attack patterns that will change based on the enemy itself and the weapon that the player has equipped. So let's go to down here. Here. So, how do we want to do this? So this is going to be the coroutine that takes care of the player or the player's turn, and actually it doesn't need to be virtual anymore. We can get rid of that. I'll keep it anyway, just in case I want to override it at some point. And what we're going to say is while current phase is equal to combat phase dot hero turn. We're going to do the yield return null there. Let's see. Let me check here. Wait for player input. Right, I need to validate this. Give me a second. Check input. If we're in action select, and we go into. Okay, good. So we go into hero's turn from there. So we can go back down here. So our current phase will be set to hero's turn, and then after that, we are going to want to do combat based on the equipment that the player is holding at the time. So if they're not holding anything, they'll do their own combat system. If they're holding a knife, they'll do something different than if they're holding a sword, which will be different if they're holding an axe or something like that. So how do I want to do this? Let's go with actually, I forget. It's all the way up here, I think. Start combat, refresh equipment, there we go. And then we want, okay, so we're going to have to do global hero. Global.hero, I really don't like doing this. I need to clean up how I do my references to the player character. Global.hero. I think it's equipment. Right, okay. So let me close that out. I've actually got to go up here to refresh equipment. And let's see. Sprite equip dot sprite is equal to that. So it's going to be similar to this basically. So we're going to have global hero equipped item sprite. Of course not. I guess model is. Of course it is. So it's going to basically just be exactly like this. Then left equip dot sprite is equal to the same thing. That is a train. And I'm going to say and global dot hero dot item does not equal null. Okay. I'm just going to add that to the bottom down here as well. So now our weapons will be enabled or disabled based on what the player has equipped. So if you don't have anything equipped, you're not going to see, two swords just hanging there. But I'm wondering why my label transform for my player health is off. That's annoying. I'll have to take a look at it. All right. So that was a bit of a detour. But now we need to actually say, let's see, weapon T. It's T dot weapon type. Yeah, okay. Oh, dang it. Right. Okay. So I probably shouldn't just have stuff for weapons. I should have it for the base items too. But for now, I will do this. If let's see. This is weapon. All right. And we're going to say weapon type. Combat type equals weapon type. I believe I can say dot none. Yep. Combat type is equal to dot weapon. Okay. Yeah. I gotta say as. Hate casting. As weapon dot weapon type else. And actually, I'm just gonna make this melee by default. Alright, so if you have a weapon equipped, then the weapon type will be set to the same type as the weapon. If not, it's just going to assume that you're using your fists, basically. Okay, so once we have that, we're going to actually have to start our combat. So that means that we need to do attack pattern, target pattern equals pattern equals player patterns. Is it player attacks, I assume then? Yeah. Dot first. It's an. Did I make it an array? Really? I made it an array. Why did I make it an array? Because I wanted to be stupid, I guess? I don't know. Alright. Alrighty then. And then we're going to need using system.link. Alright. Players attacks dot first or default. PA dot I wonder if I, you know what, I bet I didn't. Crap. Great. Let me see. Nope. Okay. Give me a second here. TextQuest scripts. There should be. Right. Views have their own thing. I always forget about that. Minigames, prefabs, combat, and we'll go to player, puncture attack. Oh, right. That's because that's not useful, actually. So, the problem is that I need to basically have a reference to what type of weapon is being used here. And that's going to be a couple of things. And also, I just remembered, haha, I need to tweet. Because I'm always forgetting these days for some reason. It's now live. Alright. So, that means that we probably should actually have a player attack pattern class, or I guess that's, yeah, we'll do that, a player attack pattern. So let's create C# script player attack pattern. Open that up, reload all. And of course it snapped me to something else. And delete all that, don't need it. Namespace, text quest. Alright, it's going to be under attack pattern. And public weapon type. I guess we'll just call it weapon type equals weapon type dot none. All right. Let's take a look at this. This is going to derive from player attack pattern. Nice. So now we should have. Have I not made one? I thought I did. Okay, well, give me a second to make sure that I'm not crazy. Super Troll Combat. Player attacks. Oh, right, because it's not a prefab. That's right. Okay. Let me see real quick. So we need this. Super Troll Combat. Let's go to Puncture. Do combat attack messages, JSON. Let's hit. I believe I want to say puncture. And then I should be able to say refresh refresh names. Aha! So these are all of the words that would appear whenever you start attacking. They're not all going to appear at once, but these would be the ones that sort of fade in, fade out. Alright, so it seems like everything else is working just fine. Let's change weapon type to puncture. Then hit save. Then let's go back to combat minigame. Change players from attack patterns to player attack pattern. Alright. Alright. And now, if we go to player turn coroutine, say this, PA dot weapon type is equal to combat type. Alright. And now, bool attacking equals true. While attacking yield return null. And I don't think I need to specify a duration, because I don't think I ever did that. So I might make it an arbitrary number for now. So let's just do float t equals 0f. While t is less than 10f, t plus equals time dot delta time. This because it's only going to, well, Then we can say target pattern dot start attack, I believe. All right. Then we'll do target pattern dot stop attack. Not stropa. Stop attack. While target pattern dot. I don't remember what I called it. I had a variable for this that basically just meant that it wasn't going to end immediately. It was going to do something else. Finished. There we go. Yield return, no. So while it's not finished. Alright. And then from there we can go to current phase equals combat phase dot enemy turn, I believe. And that means that we can basically just get rid of this whole while loop. Alright, and was that... Yeah, that basically works. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, man. It has been a nightmarish week for work. I don't like having late nights at my job because it affects my ability to work on the game. Hit. Okay. So good. We don't have anything equipped because we didn't have anything equipped. I don't know why. I also need to get it so that the audio fades out so music can play during combat. At least that would be my preference. Anyway. So let's go to, I think I can just type hit and that'll work. Uh-oh. Did it loop? I want to say it looped. Oh good, we got a null reference. Target pattern. Oh, I probably have to go back and reattach the sewer troll combat stuff, don't I? Oh. No. Target pattern. Oh, right. Right. No, that makes sense. Let me go to scenes test, menu test. UI, do all this stuff. And let's go ahead and hook everything up real quick. So I need to add a attack pattern for melee. That was my problem. So for the time being, I'm just making a duplicate of puncture. Melee. Let's go to sewer troll combat. Make this 2. Have melee be up here. And then we will say apply. Delete all that. Now we can keep everything open because we're not going to go over there. Okay, let's go to intro, castle sewers. Okay, let's try this again. Hit. Battle. Ah! Yes! It's kind of terrible because they're not recycling quite properly. Uh-oh. No! No! No, it got stuck in a while loop. Ah, dang it. We got stuck in a while loop. Still, though. That's, Huh. I wonder why it added the carrots in front of it. Well, anyway. Okay. So it looks like I'm going to have to force quit. Yay! Control delete. Task manager. And end task. So, hooray. Interesting. I don't know where I got stuck in a while loop at. I'm usually pretty good at avoiding those. Oh no, I know what it was. I know what it was. It wasn't a, that's the reason it wasn't quite hanging, because it wasn't a full-on while loop. It was like a bizarro, well, not a bizarro while loop that would like somehow make your game go faster. It was because, let's see, it's probably under attack pattern, I think. All up here. Here we go. Get attack messages. So I have a while loop here so that you don't have the same message show up twice. Right. So give me a second. Give me a second. Attack finish. Attack stop. Attack coroutine. Here we go. And I should have done this before. Attacks dot count is less than attack messages. I hate it when it does that. Okay, is it not called attack messages? Yeah, right there, attack messages. It's just being difficult. That count. Okay. So now we shouldn't get that that stuff showing up. And while that's opening up, I can actually go over here, and I need to tell it to stop the attack, because there's, at this point, I don't think it actually ever tells it to stop attacking. So let's go to player input. Oh no, it does. It only goes for 10 seconds. That's right. Okay. Alrighty then. Yep, and of course it's in the wrong scene. So let's go to intro, Castle Sewers, go over here, and let's go. Let's play. Hit. I need to get the attack combo thing toggling off too. Battle. Oh, don't tell me that it didn't save it. Oh, come on. We were doing so well. What happened? This is why I hate crashes. Because it can just break things. Yeah, no, it... Okay. Start combat. Hold on. Sentence wrong. Did it even do battle? It didn't even get to battle for some reason. Huh. Okay, so we got as far as start combat, done moving. Got as far as select action. Maybe I spelled it wrong? Probably should handle that a little bit better then. So let's go hit. We'll let all of this go. So if I type battle, here we are. Interesting. It looks like it's leaving. So these should be getting recycled, and it doesn't look like it's doing that. Let's go to minigame. Minigame area, spiritual combat. Positioning. Okay. Then let me go to pool manager. Puncture attack pool. What the heck? Where are they? Ah. Oh. Huh. That doesn't seem right. Oh, no, no, no. That's right. That's right. Okay. I got you. That's correct. But it does not seem to want to recycle everything, which is annoying. So let me check how I'm doing that. It's probably because I'm being a little stupid with how I do it. So we go to start attack, go to definition. We do our attack fade in, fade out, blah 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 blah. Our attack coroutine. Let's go to definition. Right. So we're getting attack finished. Go to definition. And yeah, it's supposed to recycle it. That's what I thought. Maybe it's not finishing its attack? Let me check. Debug dot log attack finished. And that should at least tell us what we're looking for. I'm really excited because now that we have attacks popping up, I already have part of the code needed to actually start like typing things. I just don't quite have it finalized yet. So hopefully it won't take too much effort to actually get like once the attacks start showing up, I can start typing and getting them filled out. Hit. I do not like this delay. This is crazy long. Also, I am quite curious as to why my enemy, Sewer Troll, does not have a freaking battle message, because it should be showing up whenever we start combat. So let's go to combat minigame. Start combat. Here we go. Enemy health label, blah blah blah. Let's go to definition. Declaration label dot text. And declaration enable dot is true. Okay. Let's play it again and then pause it and see if it's just being stupid. Because you can see that it at least has a some text there. So hit. Let's pause. And let's go to our UI, our view container, and our view minigame. Minigame area. Yeah, combat. Oh, it's because I disabled it. I don't want to disable it. I wanted to enable it. Okay, that was me being stupid. Interesting. So a couple of things. Of course, it's gonna shut these things. I really wish they would fix that. I don't like having all of my folders closed whenever I play a scene. It bugs the crap out of me. Prefabs, combat, sewer troll combat, and now we want decoration, and we're going to turn it on. Okay. Now, back here, we're going to say that, then dot replace with target dot name. All right, and this is going to be object name. Okay, so now we should actually see the combat message show up, which will be exciting. Hit. Now I'm going to shorten this time for it to like pop up. Oh, actually, you know what? I wasn't paying attention. I was distracted by how long it takes to pull the input up that I didn't. The troll stares blankly at you. Cool. And then it goes away, which is good. So let's do a couple of other things real quick. Let's tweak some of these things. We're going to say, I'm guessing I called it combo. Combo label, good. Dot enabled equals false. let's change this to 2 seconds. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and go back to player turn coroutine. Okay. Target pattern dot on. You want to say on attack stopped plus equal. Hey. I really don't want to do this, but let's see. Combo count plus plus. Combo. Okay, so I guess we're not gonna worry about that for now. And then we're gonna go ahead and say. Give me a second. Let's do find all references. Am I doing anything with these guys? So I need to be 0 there. Okay. Let's go ahead and have a protected function, I suppose. Protected void refresh combo label. And it is going to say combo label dot text equals string dot format. Let's see. And then combo count. Let's see. Attack combo x 0. Sweet. So now we should be able to actually have the combo meter reflect anything that we do. Of course, it's not going to work yet because I don't have it quite functional yet. Refresh combo label. All right. And then our last thing that we need to do is set our combo label to be true, or to be enabled. Combo label dot enabled equals true. And then at the bottom, we are going to want to set it to be disabled. Actually, no, that's going to happen after that fact. So right here. Cool. And let me see if this isn't set up to be correct. I'll let it compile as well, because it's been a while. Finished. Find all references. Finished equals false for start attack. And we'll get stop attack. Oh, hold on. There we go. So combat minigame back here. That should help. Oh wait, no, hold on. I don't want to do that. Let's go back down here. So while is attacking, and I said is attacking to be false in here, correct? Yep, stop attacking is attacking equals false. So that means that we would fall down here, and while our attacks.count are greater than or equal to 0, yield return null. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and do debug.log attack stopped. Cool. Now we'll let all that stuff compile. And boom. So now I should be able to actually see what happens. Hit. I'm also going to change this. Go back to combat minigame. Let's see. So start combo. Start combat. There we go. I don't know why hide input isn't quite working. Go to definition here because it should instantly snap basically. Let's go to definition. Go to definition. Oh, I bet duration is being set to 0. I bet that's what's happening. Great. So let me do duration. Okay. Here we go. There we go. And I'm going to have to do this, aren't I? Let's see. It's going to equal to end position. There we go. Okay. See if that fixes that problem, because it should be instantly off the screen rather than like a weird delay. Let's see what happens. Let's do hit. Alright, it's off. We do need to disable the bottom label as well. We'll do battle. Let's see if these things start recycling themselves. So we're getting an attack finished. Oh, no, no way. No. There's... Let's see, that one, the last one went properly. Great. UI, view container, minigame, root. Minigame area, search, blah, blah, blah. Player attacks, melee. Do not tell me that it is the wrong... No? Okay. So our text is... Okay. Great. So it's just kind of like sitting there. It's weird because there's a lot of attack finished here, but it's not recycling them, which is very odd. Okay. I'm not entirely sure why that's the case. Huh. Because when it's recycled, it should be disabled and moved. And this is obviously neither of those things. It's just kind of there. Very awkwardly. But it looked like some things went away. Yeah, I got one thing to go away. Why do I have one thing to go away? Ah, no, don't tell me. Maybe something with how it spawns. Oh, no. No, that'd be stupid. They can't. No, that would be really stupid. Why would they do that? Okay. Um. So for some reason, it's not. It's getting to where it needs to go. It's just not recycling. Which is very strange. Only one of them gets recycled. Hmm. We're on the right track. It's just that I have to wonder if it's the right attack. Because it might not be. Hmm. Let's see here. So we're getting an attack from our pool manager. That's all fine. Attack, that start attack. That's all fine. Hmm. Fade in. It does seem to be doing the fade in properly. But. Hmm. Let me see. Attacks dot add attack. Attack dot on attack complete. Delegate. Attacks finish attack. Maybe. Oh, right. Hold on. Oh, I guess it wouldn't do that. Crap. Oh, man. I mean, I'm passing an anonymous function with a reference to it. I bet that's the problem. Okay. So let me change this then. Oy. This. This. Okay. What do you mean? This. This. Oh, right. Because that's not an event. That's the function. Okay. So what if we change this to oops, combat attack, CA, then CA. Oh, stop it. And then we would basically get the same thing down here. CA and CA. Same thing up here. Okay, let's try this again. See what happens. It could have been that I was just, yeah, sending the wrong one. That would explain why one of them excuse me, was getting recycled. Hmm? Oh, right. Attack, CA. All right, let's let that go. And we should be fine. If we're lucky. Haha! No compiler errors. Nice. Hit. Battle. Uh-oh. Did it again. Battle. Oh, what the hell. Okay. Let me do this while I'm in here. Start combat. Here we are. I have a hint label. I forget what I called it. Combo label, info label. Equals false. Sorry, equals true. Info label dot. Enabled equals true. Not true. True. Info label dot text equals an empty string. That should take care of our problem seeing that right away. And I'm hoping that we can... I don't know why it seems like our attack patterns get stuck. It doesn't want to do anything. So we'll do hit. So, okay, we got nothing on screen. We just have the troll there. That's good. Everything comes up. Now if we type battle... Okay, good. Everything's showing up. And is it recycling? Yes! It's recycling now. Ha ha ha! Good night. Good night. So let's see if all that goes away. And yes! Yes! So we got through the players. We got through the players' attacks there. I'm gonna pause so I don't have to talk over that babbling brook. We got through the player's turn there, and then it just went straight through the enemy's turn because the enemy's turn is nothing technically right now. It's not actually doing anything. It's just waiting for an empty coroutine. So yeah, that's great. Now let's work on. Let's see. There are two things we can either do. The enemy's turn, or we can work on getting attacks to type out correctly. And I vote for that. So, because we'll need that in the second thing anyway. So I want to clear this, make sure that it's not constantly printing. Good. Oh man, that's super satisfying seeing all that stuff like come together. Because that's like a week's worth of programming. Okay. What am I doing next? Next is going to be right. Input validation. So down here. Oh, nice. Oh man, that might all be all I have to do. Current attack pattern. Let me see. Current attack pattern. There we go. So I think I can say current attack pattern equals target pattern. Okay. And then the last thing I need to do is down here is say current attack pattern equals null. Yeah, man, that makes me feel so excited. And it might, if I coded everything correctly, I might have just had to have changed that one line, and then we should be able to actually start typing out the things. It might not be as juicy as we would like, but it should function at least. So, hit. We wait for this to come up. Battle. Ah, see? Like, that's super weird. We seem to, like, get stuck. What if we type flee? Yeah, we, like, get stuck. There's no null reference or anything. It just doesn't move forward for some reason. Let's see if it happens again. Hit. all this stuff comes up. Ha ha ha! Yes! Ah, no! No, we would. Oh, dang it. We were doing so well. Ah, we got an index out of range exception. Because of course we did. Give me a second. But I know what that is. Da, 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 da. Attack pattern, not combat minigame. And then cooldown. We should have an index here. No. Was that on my? Okay. Oh no, it's from the input. Oh, dang it, that's gross. Fine, I will do a safety check here. I hate doing this. Alright, let's try that. It seems like those were all part of the same thing, so. Still though, that... Ah, yeah. We got it starting to work. So I could actually type out, and you saw it, if you were looking, you could see the word I typed, which I think was like strike or something like that. It actually filled in each letter as we went along. So I'm super excited about that. Let's see if we can get this working again. So we have hit. Troll stares blanket at you. We get this coming up. Battle. Then we have the weird bug that I have to hunt down after the stream because I have no idea what's causing that. Do hit again. This will pull it up. We'll do battle. Oh no, now it's just stuck all the time. Moving to shown. So we get to select action and then for some reason it just like stops. Battle. Can't do anything. Flee. Okay. Let's try it again real quick. Hit. Troll stares blanket at you. Pop up. Oh, come on! We were doing so well. Why did we stop? Okay, so we have wait for player input equals true. We're yielding while we wait for player input. I'm going to go ahead and throw in a debug here. And say debug.log get input. Alright. So that's all going through. We got our action select, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so at least now we should be able to check everything. Okay. So now we'll at least know if it's actually getting to the, if it's getting the input. Because it seems like it's not. That or I'm spelling battle wrong somehow, which is entirely possible, but hopefully that's not the case. Because maybe in my excitement I was saying B-A-T-T-L. Oh, wait, hit. Okay, so then this stuff comes up. Battle. See, it got input, but then it didn't do anything. Ah, dang it. We were doing so well, and then it just freaked out for no reason. Can I do hit? There we go. C-U-T-P. Ah, no. No, no! Dang it. Ah, it only works for one. And then it just stops. And then it looks like it breaks it. Okay. But there's no null reference. It just stops. Let me check. Oh, and I didn't notice. Did our combo meter go up? So yeah, it's like, it's weird. So it got input, and then it got input again. So it had to get it twice for some reason. That was super weird. So let's see. What do I need to do? I need to do a couple of things. One is on attack pattern. I bet I know if something that might be happening. Let's see, check input, blah, 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 targeted attack, blah, 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 attack finished. All right, and then here on attack stopped, if, I think targeted attack is equal attack, targeted attack equals null. So I need to actually reset these whenever these things happen. And I didn't. That would be why it wasn't doing anything after the first one, I think, because it was still trying to target the old one. And next, I might just want to let that go and play it, see what happens. So, okay, that's compiled. Let's go ahead and play. We have hit. Control stares blankly at you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so if I type battle, okay, fine, I'll type hit again. Thrust, cut, yes! Knife. You can see it actually doing it. Ah, no. Ah, they're so fast, it's hard to puncture. Ah! Ah! It's super hard to keep up with them. I need to make them last longer. And then it gets stuck. I don't like that. So we get down to attack finished. Let's go to... I'm going to check get input and see what it's actually getting, plus input. Okay. And then back down here in player turn coroutine. I'm going to put in some debugs here. So debug.log. Attack stop. Let's move this up. And we'll do right here, attack start. And then right below here, we'll do attack finish. So now we'll be able to see what's happening and where it's getting hung up. All this excitement. I need a drink. I hope that my chat window has been up to date. I'm always paranoid about chat not working. So hit. Okay. Now if we do battle, see it gets battle, and it just doesn't understand battle, but it understands hit. Stab, cut, slice, thrust, slice. Oh no. Puncture, stab. Oh, cool. Attack combo times 10. And then we got stuck. Okay. So we got here. Okay. So let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, and also. There's no way I typed 10 words. There's no way. That I do not believe I typed 10 words there. Hit. I'm going to type hit again. So hit works. Stick. Cut. Puncture. Cut. Thrust. Pierce. Cut. Thrust. Oh, see, yeah, it's doing it times 2. There's our problem. Ah! Okay, I know why. It's because it's doubling up on the delegate stuff. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, that's kind of disheartening though, because it should be getting rid of that. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Right here. Oh. least I hope this is the case. Let's go ahead and go down here. Say minus equals. But I don't know if that's going to actually do anything. Well, we'll see. In any case, it was stopping because the enemy was dying technically since we killed him so fast. Hello, Narcos. Doing well. Working on the battle system right now. Getting really excited because it's actually pseudo-functional. So, go up here. We're going to say hit. Go stares blankly at you. Go into battle. We'll say hit again. Pierce. Knife. Stick. Crap. I started typing the wrong thing. I need to make it more apparent which one you're doing. So combo times 4. And then nothing. It still didn't go back. Okay. Although it looks like we fixed our doubling up problem, maybe. I hope so. So let me go to combo attack. Let's do start attack. And let's go ahead and say, I think I called it highlight. Nope. What did I call it? Indicator, probably. Yep, I called it indicator. Let me go up here. Say indicator dot enabled equals false. Oh, and sorry, and in my excitement, I think I was rude and I forgot to ask, how are you doing, Narcos? So indicator dot enabled equals false for start attack, and then for check input, we are going to go ahead and say let's see. Okay. Attack pattern. Let me see where I assign targeted attacks. There you go. Okay, cool. And then targeted attack. Work with me here. Targeted attack dot show indicator. Ta-da. I think that'll take care. That'll help, I think. Internet trouble is the worst. I feel like that's one of the terrible things about me in the modern day. Because when I was a kid, the internet going down wouldn't have affected me very much. But nowadays, I can't do anything if the internet's down. Even if I don't have to do anything yes. Stick. That's much better. It's much more obvious, which is the thing you're doing. Okay. But it looks like it's getting stuck still. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that Twitch has that option for just listening. That's actually a really nice thing. I'm glad that they did that. So my attack pattern seems it's finishing, but current phase equals combat phase enemy turn. So what's happening? Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing here. So we have our start routine. This is falling through. Okay. Now at the end of this, it's getting set to be combat phase enemy turn. So we go through here, we fall through, we finish up here. Because we wait for the player turn routine. Hold on. Let me make sure we at least get here. massive whatever. Oh man, really excited. This is gonna be fun to work on this weekend, to get things actually like playing nicely and all that. So hit. Roll starts blankly at you. Blah blah blah. Hit. Oh no. Puncture. Stick. Stab. Pierce. Stick. Stab. Slice. Nah. Okay, so we got to here. On mobile it has the option, but on really? That's super weird that web doesn't have the option. You'd think that their master client would have a lot of would have every option, but still. Let's see. So we get to here, and maybe I don't need to say combat current phase. Let's try that. Oop. No, delete. So let's save that. I'm going to put debug.log enemy is dead. Enemy damage calculation. And then I'm going to have a debug here for enemy is alive, or is still alive. Okay. Well, kind of sucks actually that you can't see this, considering that I'm doing a lot of visual game design right now. It's essentially typing of the dead. That's what I've done. I've just made it so that your attacks are typing out the actual words. So the words will like flash on screen, and you have to type them as fast as you can to get through them. So hit. Control stares blankly at you. Let's go to hit again. Pierce. Cut. Stab. Knife. Slice. Stab. Stick. Dang it. Slice. Enemy is dead. Okay. So nothing happens because the enemy is dead. So let me try doing that without killing the enemy, so I'll just do it like 1 or 2 times. So hit. Stares blankly at you. Hit. Let's just do knife. Maybe stick too. Okay. So we have a combo of 2. Let's see what happens. Enemy is still dead. That doesn't seem right. Give me a second. Oh, I bet enemy health isn't being set properly, which would be annoying, but I wouldn't doubt it. It's not. Go figure. Dot health points. Player health. We'll just set it to be a hard 20. Okay. And next. And let's go ahead and say enemy health label dot text equals string dot format 0. Probably would help if I actually had a string there. 0 divided by 1. That's going to be enemy health. And So let's see what that looks like. So now our enemy's health bar should update after we finish attacking him. Or her. Could have female monsters. Or the monsters could be female, I guess. I don't know. I never decided. Let's see. So hit. Hit. Slice. Stick. Slice. Cut. Pierce. Stab. Okay. I don't want to kill it. So. Finish. Everything's fading out. Yes! Oh, and the entire time, of course, it was all going into our input field. Cool. Cool. Okay. So, couple of things. Combat minigame. And let's go to minigame view. And I'm going to say show input and hide input. We're going to go ahead and say input dot, I think deselect. No way, come on. Input dot select. No. There should be a. Oh, what did I call it? How do I not deselect? There should be an option for deselect. Huh. But it doesn't seem to want to do so. Let me guess. Input field. And, oh, I bet that's why. Give me a second here. Using Unity Engine.ui. Let's go back down here. Input dot the, okay, it's just being a dick. So input field dot, okay. Do the Unity documentation. There's always something that's stupid about this. See, activate input field, deactivate. I guess maybe deactivate is what I need to do. I can't just deselect it, so. So I guess we'll do input dot deactivate input field. Fine. That's going to go on hide, not on show. Show is going to be input dot activate input field. And then start coroutine, select input. Huh? What are you mad about? Oh, I guess I just say select input, don't I? Alright. So let's see if that fixes some of the problems that we were having. Hit. I need to turn that water sound down. It drives me crazy. Hit. Puncture. Pierce. Stick and stick. Slice. Stab. Stick. Oh, I killed it. Dang it. I didn't mean to kill it. Give me a second. I also need to change our combat minigame. Format. Mathf dot max enemy health and 0 and enemy health. We don't want our enemy HP to do what it just did, where it went to -1. We only want it to go to 0. Because going to -1 is a sign of sloppy health bars. So let that all compile. Alright. I have to sneeze. Hit. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Hit. Knife. Cut. Stab. Knife. Thrust. Okay, so we're still getting things doubling up. So I gotta find a better way to clear those delegates. We're at 4. Nice. It seems to have done everything, so we go back to hit. Stab. Cut. Stab. Oh god. Yeah, now we're at times 16 from 4. So yeah, we need a better way to get rid of those delegates. They're not offloading properly. So enemy is dead, and we don't actually have a way to close out of combat yet. But we will in a second. And actually, I need to go blow my nose. So I will be right back. Give me like 30 seconds. Alright. Sorry about that. I did not have a Kleenex box next to me. So, we need to handle fleeing, the enemy turn, and closing out of combat. Let's handle closing out of combat because fleeing will require that. So we can get through. We can delete these debugs because we know they happen. That. Okay. Let's see. We can clear the. Oh wait, no. We need to clear those. Doubled up delegates actually. So. Give me a second here. Let me think. Maybe I should just have a reset attack function. So public void reset attack. And all that's going to do is set our events to be fresh delegates again. Okay. So that should take care of it, I think. Let's play through again. Oh, actually, no, I need to call attack pattern. Attack pattern. There we go. I'm going to comment this out so that way I don't have to retype it. I'm going to say attack dot reset attack. Just copy that. And let's put this in here. All right. I also need to, at some point, I'm not going to do it tonight because I don't even know what math I would use for that. Um, I'm having a problem already of attacks stacking on top of each other, which makes it hard to read them. Um, so I need to come up with a better way of randomizing their positions. I do hit, draw stares blankly at you. I do hit, stab, slice, cut, stick, cut, slice, knife, stab. It seems to have been corrected, so we don't have things doubling up anymore. So you won't be able to get absurd combo counters anymore, unfortunately. Our attack combo label is not going away though. So let's go to combat minigame. Combo label dot. Oh, it's because I set it to be true. It should be false here. That's why. Okay. So hooray! That all seems to be working now. Let's go ahead and go here. So now we should handle killing the enemy. So let's go to in combat. Go to definition. It ends in victory, which means we should tell the view to maybe close. And I'm just curious if I told it to okay. Let me check. I have not actually set this up then. Public override close. So we're going to do a base.close at the end, and then if current minigame, and I'm going to do is not equal null because I don't like just saying if current minigame is not equal null. Then current minigame dot stop and pool manager dot recycle current minigame dot game object. Okay, so that seems to work. And then back here in combat minigame, I'm going to have a quick debug that just says debug.log victory. All right. So now if we go through and we kill the enemy, then it will, at the very least, say victory, which means that we are on the right path. And hopefully it'll also, close the minigame view and everything will exit gracefully. But we'll see. Haven't been that lucky in the past, but you never know. Hit. Hit. Stick. Slice. Stab. Thrust. Stick. Puncture, which, stab. Slice. Stab. Cut. Okay. It's down to 2 health. We'll go to battle. Thrust, stab, thrust. Ah, dang it. Puncture. Things stacked up. Like all of them did. That's annoying. Yes! It closed and we got a victory. Ha ha! Yes! Alright. That makes me excited. Okay. So, we have our victory. It's not quite doing everything we need it to, but at this point I just want to get the actual battle system itself in there before we start trying to hook it up to the level to say like, hey, we won this fight, do something. So I'm not going to worry about that for now. Next, we're basically going to just do the same thing. So actually what I guess I can do is have view close be at the bottom because it's always going to be a view close, I think. And then fled. We'll have it debug coward if we flee. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Fleeing attack pattern. I think combat minigame will have a... I don't know if I want to have an attack pattern for... for running away. Probably. Okay. Let me think. And real quick, I want to go to combo attack and check something. Weird. Alright. Let's see here. So attack pattern. All that stuff seemed to be working. I wonder why it didn't. In any case. Right. So I guess I'll need an attack pattern specifically for escaping, which is, I think, fine, I suppose. So we'll do public attack pattern, escape pattern. All right. So this is going to be fun. Player turn coroutine. You know what? I don't even think that I need like two different enumerators for like one for player turn coroutine and one for enemy turn coroutine. I think I can have a generic like battle phase coroutine, and then I can just pass it the attack patterns that it needs to use and the durations. I'm going to try that. So we're going to have protected virtual enumerator. Battle phase coroutine, and then we will pass it an attack pattern. Ah, crap. No, probably can't do that. Dang it. So close. Because I would have fixed a lot of things. So the reason we can't do that is because the enemy attack patterns... The ultimate goal for these attack patterns isn't just to have the words like do something on screen. It's going to be different depending on if it's the player's attack pattern or if it's the enemy's attack pattern. So if it's the player's attack pattern, it's not going to be incredibly complex because it's just going to be like your puncture weapons do what you're seeing now, which is they just fade in a single static place, and they fade out and then they go away. But a slashing weapon will have words that move from left to right or diagonally or up and down, whatever, across the entire space. And enemy attacks are going to be similar to that, except what they're going to do is when the enemy's attack starts, the player sprite will move to the center of the screen, and then you will see the attacks come in from the edges, basically, and you'll have to start typing them, or from other established patterns around wherever. So, oh man, hurt my wrist. I am gesturing wildly, apparently. I'm also sure I'm probably developing carpal tunnel. So I can't. Well, maybe I can. Yeah. Okay. We'll go for it. Actually, we'll try to compress it into one. So protected virtual IEnumerator. Um, battle phase coroutine. Okay. And it is going to take an attack pattern. I was just sort of being cautious because I was hoping that I would be able to have enemy attacks target the player sprite, and I might be able to get around it by the fact that the player is going to be in the center of the screen, so I can just tell it to target the center of the screen as opposed to the player sprite itself. Hopefully, we'll see. So blah blah blah. Let's get all of this stuff. Blah 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 blah. Let's get all of this. We're going to move it up here. We are going to say target pattern. All right. Let's move this. Let's go to battle phase. And we are going to say start coroutine, battle phase coroutine, and it is going to take target pattern. Cool. Let's see if that works. Really should not have deleted that. I should have commented it out, but cool. And the other reason we can do that is that now instead of having like a whole separate coroutine for our escape coroutine, we can just say pass battle phase coroutine or start battle phase coroutine and then give it an escape pattern basically. So let's go from battle to flee and then say actually give me a second. Target pattern and then float duration. Plus then duration. Cool. Let's give it a duration of 10F. All right. So we don't need any of that. Instead, we can say yield return. Actually, just copy and paste this. And so target is going to be flee pattern. Nope, what did I call it? Called it something. Way up here. What did I call it? Escape pattern. That's what it was. Escape pattern. All right. Let me think. Let's go to definition. And I'm going to have a string here. That's string combo message. It's going to be that. So give me a second here. Blah, 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 blah. Crap. That's no good. How is it? Yeah, refresh combo label right there. Let's give it the combo message. Go to definition, string, text. This text and combo message. Oh, okay. We're gonna make this attack combo times and then a format string, and we will simply change that to crap. Let me think. Escaping. This isn't exactly great. Escaping success. 10. And a new line. And then we'll say current. There we go. So let's try that. Let's see what happens. So we should be able to flee now. And then it should actually say, like, we fled, and it'll leave the area. Or it'll abandon the combat menu and all that. And then we should be able to go back in and fight again. See what happens. So let's play. Hit. Blah. There's our nice accordion. Let's do hit again. I just realized that I was supposed to flee. Okay, we'll let this go then. I want to know why I have those carrots in front of everything. I don't mind it because it matches the rest of the aesthetic of the game, but it bugs me. So let's do flee. Uh-oh. That's no good. Flee. Okay, so we got a null reference there at some point. Oh! Yeah. It's hard for me to have a fleeing thing if I don't actually set up a fleeing pattern. So, okay. Let's save this and let's go back to our scenes test, menu test. Let's go ahead and open all this stuff up. Alright, and then go to Sewer Troll Combat, open this, and then player tax. Again, for the time being, I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate puncture and call it fleeing. Alright, let's go to Sewer Troll Combat, put fleeing escape pattern in there, close all this, hit apply. Alright, let's save, and then let's go back to intro, Castle Sewers. That looked really cool, actually. Alright. Hit. Flee. Cut. Stick. Thrust. Cut. Knife. Cut. Stab. Dang it. I didn't get enough. This is hard. I probably should lower fleeing. Slice. Come on. Cut. Stick. Cut. Stab. Slice. Stab. Ah! Okay, I'll get this. Stick. Cut. Puncture. Slice. Cut. Stab. Slice. Stick. Knife. Ah! Okay, I have to either not be getting it. Like, it's either not working or I'm getting really close. So let me check. Let's see, that's combat. Flee, here we go. Jeez. Debug.log. Flee count. And actually, I'm just going to put that up here. I think I'm going to lower the trolls escape amount because 10 is super hard to do. Oh, it's only 3. It's not even 10. So it's not so it's not doing anything. Which is weird. That doesn't seem right. Go to definition. Fled, coward, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Yeah, that seems right. Let's try this again. Okay. So hit. We start our combat. Type flee. Stick, thrust, stick, stab, slice, cut, puncture, slice, cut. Okay. Did it not go to the right thing? What the heck? Oh, I know why. I know why. Okay. It's because I need an out variable. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Out. Counter, I suppose, would be what I would call it. Oh, right, sorry. Int. Counter. I don't use outs very much. Ah, dang it, really? Of course not. Okay. Dang it! Ah, so I would need to have... Or I can just not use a freaking special thing for fleeing. That's kind of pointless now. So let me just get rid of flee count entirely, basically. And then go back down here and just say combo count. Flee points. There we go. So I arbitrarily gave it a 10 when I first started coding this, but I had since then actually added an option for it on the enemy. Okay. This will fix it, I hope. And then we will have a almost fully functional combat system. See, it was like a week of nebulous coding that had no real result, and then in one night we've done basically half of the system. Makes me very happy. Hit. It's one of those moments of programming that's really great. Flee. Thrust. Knife. Puncture. Knife. Cut. Snap. Slice. Stab. Yes! We ran away! Ha ha ha! Yes. Okay. Can I fight him again? Hit. Yes! Okay. So. Oh, that makes me so happy. Let's see. What would I need to do next? Let me see if fleeing, if I can fail at fleeing. So I'm just going to type it once. See what happens. Probably shouldn't have typed it all because I'm thinking that they're still kind of duplicating. Yeah, they did. So let me try this again. Hit. We'll do flee, and then I just won't do anything. Let it go. Oh, that means I'm not resetting it properly. Oh. Hmm. That. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So combo count. Let's just do that then. Put it there at the bottom. So it was just because I wasn't clearing this combo count value. So, okay, good. So we're on a roll. Once we get this working, once we verify that it works, hit flee here's. Cool. Okay. So we have that working, and now we're on a roll. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do enemy combat. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it tonight, but like just getting it in will be super exciting for me. Um, okay. And give me a second. How do I want to do this? Uh, plus fleet points. There we go. Okay, so that's a little bit more straightforward. And next, let's see. We can get rid of the debug or debug.log combo count. We don't need that anymore. Don't need any of this stuff. Okay. So enemy turn and enemy coroutine or enemy turn coroutine. Let's see. Let's do. Going to just take this. Say attack pattern, target pattern equals enemy attacks. And then random random dot range between 0 and enemy attacks dot count. All right. And this is going to be battle phase coroutine, target pattern. What else is needed? Duration, we'll do for 10 seconds again. This will change as time goes on, I think. and then an empty message. So that way on or get rid of this entirely. We don't need our enemy coroutine anymore. And then battle phase coroutine, we will say is equal to combo message is null or empty. Cool. And let's go over here to definition and say if text dot if not text dot is null or empty, then we will actually change the value on our combo label text. Let that all compile. Go to our battle phase coroutine. Okay. That might actually just be all we need to do. And oh right. Yeah. Are we even doing virtual combat. Get rid of this stuff. It's not doing anything. Okay. Now let's see. I think I have an enemy or an enemy attack pattern. I don't know if it'll work. We'll see. Because I was tinkering with it before the stream, and it, in theory, works, but I obviously didn't get everything working until the actual stream. So we have hit. Troll stares blankly at you. We will do battle, which of course I should do. Oh no! See, now it works. Why does it sometimes work? That pisses me off. We'll let this stuff all go through. See what happens. Dang it! Ah! Oh no! Everything came back. Why did everything come back? I think we got a null reference. We got a null reference. Okay. It's a good thing I'm a habitual saver. So let's go ahead and end that task. So we had a while loop, apparently. Probably came from here somewhere. I don't know. Let's open that back up. Because the attack, if you noticed, it sort of worked. Like, in the sense that, like, things happened. But aside from that, let's see. Right. So let's go back to our intro, Castle Sewers. Save. Let's play, make sure that things actually work still. Hit. Okay, so all this stuff works. Battle. Okay, we'll do hit. Puncture. Stab. Slice. Cut. Puncture. Pierce. Cut. Okay. And then there it is again. I'm going to stop playing before it gets too far. So it seems like it does the attack, but then it doesn't wait for the enemy's attack. So let's see, we get to the end of this, which means that we go down here, and then we go all the way back up here. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Dang it. need to move show input down here to right here. And then we will move the debug along with it. All right. So that should prevent, so it wasn't that our like turns were getting messed up. Everything was correct. We were just showing the input earlier than we needed to because of a loop. Okay, so we get our enemy turn. Right. Let's see. So we'll need to do something similar to this. Down here, except it's going to be player health. Label.text, player health, we'll just say 20. All right. Combo count equals 0. All right. Cool. Oh, dang it. That's another problem I just thought of. So the enemy's attacks, basically an enemy turn is like an inverted player turn, which means okay. Actually, that's not too bad. Because essentially what happens is in a player's turn, or during a player's turn, if you type out the word, then you interrupted the word, and then you get a combo point from it. But during the enemy's turn, if you don't type out a word, then it's not interrupted, and then you want to get a combo point from that because you want the enemy's combo to go up. So it's kind of like doing the opposite of the player, which means that I need to take that into account during our battle phase coroutine. So right there, on attack stopped. So we want to say if current phase is equal to combat phase dot, we'll do enemy turn to be more generous to players, else okay. So good. We're just going to change this to target pattern dot on attack complete as opposed to on attack stop, and that should basically be the same thing. But we do need to address that while loop that we seem to have had. So let's let this compile. I don't know where it would have come from. We don't have anything. So attack pattern, all that stuff. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm also going to copy these because I think I have those parameters wrong. I think I can just say width and height. All right. Because it seems like they were spawning incorrectly. It's just a matter of figuring out why they didn't behave properly. Attack complete, attack finished, attack interrupted, delegate. Well, not going to know just by sitting around. So, nothing to compile. Let's go ahead and save, just out of habit, and then let's test it out. Hit. Blankly at you. I'm going to do flee and then not do anything, because if you flee and fail, it should show that. Or it should go directly into the enemy's turn. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh my god, they're so fast. I need to slow them down. Yeah! Oh, that feels good. So, health bar's in the wrong spot, but you can see 15 out of 20. That means that yes, the enemy attacks worked. We didn't have a while loop get stuck in things. Yes. Battle. Okay, fine. Hit. Puncture. Pierce. Cut. Cut. Stab. Cut. Slice. Let puncture go. Okay, now it's the enemy's turn. Stomp. Attack. Belch. Hit. Crush. Oh my god, it's so hard. They're so fast. Stomp. Hit. Crush. He has 2. I have 7. Hit. Cut. Slice. Puncture. Stab. Cut. Slice. Damn it. Stab. Slice. Okay. Yes! Yes! The battle system! It's not finished. It's not even remotely finished, but it's in! We can go through and have turns. Ah. Oh, and, alright, see you later, Narcos. Thank you for stopping by on this exciting day. This was one of the better streams I think I've ever had. Just because of how exciting it was. Yeah, I will see you later. As always, thank you for stopping by. Oh, man. Okay. So, combat-wise, or for the rest of the combat system, I still need to have the item inputs. So allow you to pull up your inventory and then like equip stuff. I don't think we're going to do that on the stream tonight. Just because I have a rough idea of how I would like that to work, but I haven't really got any blocked out code for it yet. So I would just kind of be taking stabs in the dark. So what else could I do? I could try to make the combat a little more juicy, but I feel like I should get a bare bones thing of everything working before I try to make everything like nice. So it's going to be minor stuff like whenever you attack, or whenever the enemy attacks, the player will actually be in the center of the screen as opposed to the bottom left. And what else is there? Same thing for whenever the player attacks. I was planning on having the enemy move to the center of the screen, just so that it looks more like you're actually attacking them. Anything else? Nothing too particular right now, although near the end there, what I thought would be really cool is if enemies had a really, really long word, that when you had a combo that was greater than their total health, you could deal like a finishing blow that was like a super long word, and it would be really cool. But that's like a feature scope creep thing. I'm not gonna worry about that. So we might end it here just because we're on such a good note. And because the next thing that I have to do is kind of a bit of a slog. So I think that's gonna do it for us tonight. Let's see. I don't remember if I'm gonna be doing Friday streaming or not. I think I want to move to doing Saturday streaming as opposed to Friday night streaming, just because there's a lot of competition on Friday night. I feel like Saturday is a little less heavy. I could be wrong. There could be way more things on Saturday, but Friday night is like a huge night to compete with people trying to watch. So I'd prefer to just take that time to relax and do some back end stuff on my own. So yeah, keep an eye on the Twitter feed. That'll tell you exact dates and times of when we actually stream again. But I'm thinking Saturday, probably around 8 again, instead of Friday nights. So exciting! Got the combat system in. That's great. Now I got to push all this stuff to make sure that I don't lose any progress because that would be terrible. So that'll be it for the stream. As always, thank you all